Hi, I'm Mr. Mack, and welcome to Honors Chemistry. This is my 11th open house as a Harriton teacher, but it was actually my first year as an LMSD parent. My daughter Zoe entered Penn Valley this year, and when I was at back to school night, what I cared more about was not the academic programs, because I know LMSD has great academics. What I cared most about is who's this person my child's going to spend the next year with. So let me tell you just a little bit about myself. I have two wonderful daughters, Zoe, who's 6 and is just entering Penn Valley, like I said, and my youngest, Edie, who turned 3 over the summer. While I was not a model student in high school, I did leave high school with 2 things, for sure. A love of science and all the awesome things you can do with it. And the love of my life, my wife, who I actually met there. Kind of crazy to think that I met her about the same age that your children are, which frankly, as a parent, now really scares me. My undergraduate degrees are from the College of Charleston, and in my 11 years here at Harriton, I've pretty much taught every biology and chemistry class we offer. What makes science courses at Harriton so special is they're not a course in memorization, they're a course in problem solving. In many ways, a course based on memorization is a lot easier than a problem-solving course. So let's talk about how we can make sure we're all successful. The first key is perseverance and knowledge that early failure does not mean ultimate failure. Your child will likely say that the beginning of this course is very difficult for them. These initial struggles will be temporary. They will grow tremendously and be just fine. One condition that plagues all learners is not having the self-awareness to know the difference between when you're familiar with something and when you truly know it. I call this condition the Taylor Swift syndrome. I can sing along to basically any Taylor Swift song if it's on the radio, but I can't sing any by myself without the backing track. Just like this, some students can follow along with their teacher or their peers just fine, but then freeze when they're on their own. Having the self-awareness to know the difference between when you're familiar with something versus when you truly know it can make all the difference in this course. Yes, I am going to talk about practice because it's the best way to know if you actually know what you're doing. I do not assign a lot of required homework. In fact, I only assign one homework assignment for the week, which is due every Friday at 3 p.m. But I do assign a lot of optional practice. I highly recommend students use this practice as they need it. And finally, no one likes to admit when they're lost and confused, but early intervention is key. I'm going to do my part to foster a classroom environment where people feel comfortable to be vulnerable and make mistakes. But if we can both stress the importance of having the bravery to ask for help when it is needed, your child will be better for it. If you have any questions about the actual content that will be covered in this course, that can all be found online on my website on the course syllabus. But rest assured, all of these decisions are not made individually by one teacher here at Lower Merion School District. We meet as a PLT and decide what topics will best prepare your child for the next class, whether that next class be an AP level science, an IB level science, or collegiate level sciences. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. Like I said, I live local, so if you see me in Suburban Square or Narberth, don't hesitate to come up and introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you. Can't wait for a great year.